It's Shayna. I decided that y'all could come on a quick ride with me while I go, run some errands. I'm gonna get me some Starbucks. It feels good outside. I hope it's warm where you are. Tomorrow's May, so it should be. And come Memorial Day weekend, Black people think that's officially when summer starts anyway. But it's nice outside, feels good. I hope y'all having a good day. I'm not going to be before you long. It's just a quick story time. This happened some weeks back, and I mentioned I may or may not do a story time on it because I wasn't sure, if I should share. But let's just get into it. Okay, be sure to like the video. Y'all already know. If you're not familiar with what's going on with my channel, please look at my community tabs. Look at my other videos. I'm thinking about wrapping it up on YouTube. So now I'm just really talking about what I want to talk about before I say adios. But if you'd like to see me stay, I said I would stay if I got enough watch hours, I got remonetized and all the things, had support, etc., etc. I wanted to detail in another video, so be sure to check that out. So anywho, I'm taking my daughter to get some crumble cookies. Normal day, jumping off to go get on the highway. I go around this ramp. As I'm going around the ramp, there's a man and a woman pulled over on the side of the road. Something was going on with the woman's car. I'm not sure what exactly. Next thing I know, a truck, like a pickup truck, it's a pickup truck, comes flying around the corner and ran over both people. The woman was out instantly, laid up on the side of the road. The man went rolling down into the grass, into the curb, everywhere. But they were pulled over on the side of the road, but they were on a ramp. So, there's only but so much space on the side of a ramp that you can pull over. There was an older, clear gentleman. I don't know if he was just driving too fast. I don't know what was going on. You're supposed to slow down going around that ramp. And, I like to drive a little fast every now and then, too. Sometimes you're in a rush or whatever. But you've got to slow down. I don't know if he just didn't see the people. I pulled over immediately and I called 911. And I was telling people, like I told my dad, and he was like, you did the right thing calling 911. And I was like, what else would I do? Like, I saw everything that happened. I didn't, I know people like to mind their business and they like, ooh, that's rough, and they just keep going. There is no way you can see two people get ran over, or you shouldn't if you have any kind of compassion or heart that you would see two people get ran over and just keep going. Like, that was crazy. I pulled over, two more cars pulled over behind me. I called 911 and the dispatcher is getting smart with me. Mind you, we're not sure if the woman is alive or unalive. When I said, because I pulled over, and mind you, my daughter's in the back seat, so I'm already nervous. I just seen what happened. I don't want my car to get hit, but I had to see if these people was okay. I pulled over on the side, pulled over on the side of the road. Two more cars pulled over. We get out. I walked over there. When I say that lady's legs was twisted up, throwing up gang signs. If you watch Beauty in the Black, and I'm thinking about doing, like a quick little recap of Beauty in the Black. I was planning on when I thought I was going to get remonetized, I was going to go live and talk about it, but I'm really not in the mood to do that now. So I may just do a pre-recorded. If y'all are interested, if you are interested, let me know in the comments. But anywho, if you saw Beauty in the Black and y'all remember when that lady was jogging and she got ran over by one of the main characters and her legs was twisted up, they had her thrown in the back of that trunk, legs twisted up every which way. So much lady's legs was twisted up. But we saw her, I saw her lift her head, face black and blue. I'd never seen anything like that happen in my entire life, and I have been through some things, and I'm sorry if the air is blowing out, but y'all know my phone like to overheat, so I don't need my phone shut down in mid-sentence. But I've been through some trauma. I've shared, if you've been here with me before, down to giving birth to my firstborn child and seeing that child pass away right immediately after giving birth. So this made me even more, I'm talking about, this was like not on that level, but that was like next up. Like, I almost threw up. And then I had to talk on the phone to the dispatcher, who's getting smart. No one got no compassion, because this is another day for them. They don't care. Hold on, I'm about to order my Starbucks. Hold up. Sorry about that. So we're back. But yeah, so the dispatcher was getting smart. First dispatcher hung up. I don't know if they hung up on me or I hung up on them because I didn't like their tone. because I was trying to describe what was going on. There was so much trauma because when I say I was right in like the middle of it, like I was in the middle of it. The man who got hit, his head was bleeding. He was sobbing and crying because, like I said, we weren't sure if this lady was unalive or not. So I mean, she looked like she was good as gone from what I saw. It was bad. He's crying and sobbing. He's like, that's my sister. That's his sister-in-law or whoever. So he crying and sobbing in my arms. So I'm trying to talk to the 911 dispatcher. Another, bystander was like, somebody call 911. Like, why don't you get your phone and call 911? But everybody saw that I was calling 911. So the man who hit the two people was like, did you call 911? So everybody's running over to me. Like, and I'm just like on the phone with somebody who's getting smart or trying to console the man. Like, because finally the police got there. I'm hugging him because he's about to break down, and I'm like, I had to hold him. He was on the phone with the guy on the phone was like, that's my baby mama. Like, oh my God, we got kids. So they pulled up. I'm on the phone with the baby daddy, trying to explain what was going on. So they came in with information. I had to be like, look, this is this lady's husband, because they don't give no baby daddy no information. Y'all think getting married ain't important. Guess again. They don't care about no baby mama and no baby daddies moving this situation. You hear me? So if you debating, you might want to reconsider making it official if you can. But anywho, that's neither here nor there. That's just my thoughts on that. But I was on the phone with him. He's like, don't hang up. So I'm hugging the guy, doing all that because the ambulance is coming. The police are confused. I'm trying to explain everything to everybody. The other bystander, she's holding my hand. I said, oh. I didn't even have time to process what I just saw and what just transpired. And mind you, I had to go back and check on my 4-year-old. So I'm like trying to process what's going on, trying to console me. I had the man's phone. Finally, when the police came, the ambulance came, they're trying to resuscitate her. They gave her CPR. I ain't never seen that many people. It looked like it had to be about 30 of them. And I'm like, this is not looking good. And I was like, oh my God. Because they flipped her around because she was face down. So her legs was already thrown up gang sides. Trigger warning. Okay, I should have gave this earlier. Trigger warning. But they flipped her over. All her insides was out. Like a busted can of biscuits. Everything was squeezed and oozing out. I couldn't take it. And I was like, oh my God. And the baby daddy was on the phone like, oh my God, what's happening? He started crying. And I'm like, oh Lord, this made matters worse. Trying to explain what happened. He going down the wrong road. I said, oh my goodness gracious, I have never seen such a thing. So when it's all said and done, they take the man. He was walking, so I felt like he might have been fine, but I didn't know if he had internal bleeding going on or internal injuries because that was a hard hit. Now, I feel like the woman softened some of it, but after I gave, and I was like, kind of yelling, I had to calm myself down because I'm telling the police, like, I'm traumatized from what I just saw. I've never seen anything like that before. That's something you see in movies or you hear about. So after I, gave my statement, then I just had to leave. And I'm like, how do you just, after all that, you just go on with your day? Like, it was just crazy. So, I called my family, and my family members consoled me, except for my grandfather. He was like, okay, well, thanks, I was about to eat. Guess I'm not about to eat dinner now. And I'm like, sorry. I just, like, it was crazy. I'm like, this sounds crazy hearing about it. Imagine seeing it. So, my dad's wife, left my family down. Okay, you hear me? But my dad's wife was really helping me look. She found some articles. So she found the articles of what happened because I didn't hear anything all night. Not till like the next day. Unfortunately, the woman that got hit did pass. Mind you, the baby daddy said that they have multiple children. I'm just gonna say her boyfriend because who knows? Maybe they was working on stuff and But the boyfriend said that they have multiple children because even the guy who was helping her, like, she has kids, and then come to find out she was only like 37 and she didn't make it. And I'm just like, wow. So I share that to say this because it was heavy on my heart, and then I just had to just kind of keep going on like you didn't see what you just saw. But when they say life happen just like that, you don't know what's gonna happen. Just like, I'm sure you pulling over. How many times have you been like, oh man, I've gotten a flat before, had to pull over or whatever. You don't know. And just like that, I mean, in a matter of seconds, it can be over. So, you just don't take anything for granted. You don't take your time with people for granted. I know we hear before you see that you might have lost a loved one, a close friend, or whomever, and feel like, oh man, or somebody you went to high school with, or whatever. You think, man, life is too short, and then you kind of just go on. But like seeing that was just like, man, it really, really can be. Because sometimes they be like it's short, and sometimes life can feel long. You're 100 years old, and you're like, man, I've been living for a minute. But a lot of people go at a young age, and you got kids in school and things like that, people who love you and care about you. This is the time to tell them. Now, when they gone, ain't the time to tell them, because they gone. Now is the time to tell them. Now is to try to make it right. You don't gotta make things right with everybody. Some people, you just gotta let them go. But if you can make something right, or make a situation right, or whatever, try to work on it. There's something you want to do. Tomorrow is not promised. I don't know if that lady can even have an open casket. I hope that may she rest in peace. I have prayed for her family, her children, and the other man who was hit, and even the older man who got involved. I don't know if he's gonna have to do time or what. I'm sure everybody got up thinking it was a normal day. It was gonna be another normal day until that happened. But that just, I had to process that. So it took me a minute to make reviews for that week. But that's what I was, one of the things that made me think life is too short. You really got to do what you want to do and be there for your people. And that's what made me think with my YouTube journey, when I wasn't, just doing it just to complain about being demonetized. But it's when I said I took time away from my children and I didn't feel like I was getting abused and being supported, that stuff matters, because it's man, that's how I could have been spending with people that, need my love and care. And they still got it. They still get it. Trust me. And you want to do something for you, I'm a mom, but I don't want to just be just that. I want my own identity. Because kids grow up and they go on their own way, and then they're their own people, and then you're just stuck trying to figure out what's left. No, I want to be my own person and have my own thing going. But all that support and love and all that stuff matters while the people are here to hear it, see it, feel it. When they gone, they gone. And then you just sitting there with regrets and wondering what if. So I said that to take that time, love up on your loved ones, pray for the family, if it's on your heart to do so, and not no malicious, I rebuke any demonic, demeaning spirit in Jesus' name, okay? We don't play none of that stuff over there. I mean, legitimate, genuine care and concern, because I saw a few more cases of that happening. I said, what's going on when people get ran over? Why is it becoming a common theme? So, the enemy stay busy, but God is busier, and we're just going to keep things pushing and going. But I hope y'all have a great rest of the day. Thanks for listening. Let me know if you want to do Beauty in Black. Like the video. I'll see y'all later.